the filler to break on the hill. Extension, please.
Welcome back to Wednesday night, day 3 in Milton Keynes at the Predator Premier League pool. And we're going to switch our focus to table 2 for the next few minutes, because this clash of Albin Ouschan and Joshua Filler, the only 2 players who've won every match so far, has gone the distance. Filler had the break here. He came up dry. And this is where Ouschan's reply has left him.
It's amazing to me that Albin Ouschan remains unbeaten. He sailed so close to the wind in many matches. Has his luck run out? The 3 providing a full ball snooker. Or very near a full ball snooker anyway. Does the 1 clip by the 2?
What a night it's been for Joshua Filler already. He's beaten Shane Van Bonen and Skylar Woodward to join Ouschan on 8 wins from 8.
The 1 didn't pot, but he's got Ouschan in trouble, big trouble. Well, again, the Austrian leading a charmed life. That was a bit of hit and hope. And the hope was well placed. What a tense conclusion.
Yeah, they're trying to break the tension with smiles and a bit of laughter. Gave each other a big street-style handshake at the start of the deciding rack. As I said, it's Filler's third match of the evening, but it isn't even his last because he's back on to play Kelly Fisher when this one finishes.
Just slightly overdid this. You'll see it from the overhead view. Caught the yellow one marginally too thin. Nevertheless, Ouschan having to come off a couple of cushions. And once more, he's okay.
Yeah, a wry grin from Josh Filler. Acknowledging the good fortune that his friend continues to enjoy.
He just keeps applying the handcuffs. Sooner or later, you would think that Ouschan wouldn't be able to extricate himself from trouble. Sooner or later, law of averages, but sometimes they don't apply. Well, this time there is a pot on the one, but boy, it is so tough. You could not fault his thought process there. Cracking snooker, cracking hook. Eventually, his tactical shrewdness will surely pay off. This is just ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, you just run out of ways to describe it. It's just so consistent over and over again. Falling just the way Ouschan is praying. Oh. But that was a little bit of frustration almost in that, but very well channeled. Not quite got what he wanted, though, in terms of the cue ball.
Well, after all that inspiration, it's back to the hooking trenches. Just getting the cue ball in behind the 8-ball. And eventually, one of these shots is going to bear fruit. Surely.
Got out of trouble again. Fascinating stuff, this, Phil.
Well, it's one of the most extraordinary racks I think I've ever seen. Purely and simply because in this tactical exchange, Ouschan has been in so much trouble. His back has been pressed firmly against the wall time and time again. Fisher's played some, or Filler's played some wonderful shots, and he can't quite get the dividend.
Oh, this is a loose one.
Foul.
Well, can you believe it after all that tactical acumen? And having taken control of the exchange early on and retained it over and over. Filler just couldn't break down Ouschan's defences and now has just handed him this opportunity.
in a rack like this. It was almost inevitable. When Filler made one mistake, it was going to be expensive.
Tell you what, though, knowing Ouschan and his perfectionism and the competitive animal that he is, even given the great position he's in the table, he will be absolutely disgusted with himself if he doesn't finish it out from here.
Didn't intend the kiss on the 6. It was only a glancing blow, though. And despite that, Ouschan not happy. As Michael said, he's a perfectionist.
When Joshua Filler won the US Straight Pool Championship at Virginia Beach in October, he played Albin Ouschan along the way and beat him 156-0. You could hardly have a more contrasting contest than the one we've seen here. Ouschan was racing away early on, playing really well, and just one or two shots went astray. Filler took advantage, as you would expect of him.
Now, there is one caveat here. Big distance between 8 and 9, so things could go wrong. Ouschan needs a good positional shot from the 7.
It's amazing, isn't it, Phil? They're both going to go through to the second phase. We're still quite a relatively early stage of the competition, and yet it almost feels like a semi-final, maybe. A lot of tension around it.
Well played. Running side round 1, 2, 3, 4 cushions.
We talked about him being a perfectionist, and he has the last perfect record in this Predator.